That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there to play us out. What does that mean? To play us out?
My response, I'm going to let everybody know. For the people that I have identified as shills, it's going to be harder. It's going to be stronger. It's going to be faster. It's going to be like a Daft Punk song. Harder, faster, stronger. Harder, faster, stronger. Like
that was Kanye West.
No, Daft Punk.
All right, Daft Punk had one similar. But I mean, bro, you do your thing. I got your back, man. You want to go...
You're now tuned into DJ Ronnie Shine.
Work it, make it, do it, make sense. Harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, power, never.
For the people that I have identified as shills, it's going to be harder. It's going to be stronger. It's going to be faster. It's going to be like a Daft Punk song. Harder, faster, stronger. Harder, faster, stronger. Like it's
That was Kanye West.
no Daft Punk.
Are back. Memes of the Week 25. I am RJ Shine, and I'm joined by the co-host with the most, Jason Laufenberg. How's it going, bro? What are you up to?
Harder, better, faster, stronger. That's how we do it here, brother. That is how we do it. This is great. I'm excited to be here. Memes of the Week 25. I know that we've got this awesome custom show ready for everybody, and I'm stoked. You know, big weekend. We've got an extra day off. There's a whole lot to talk about. It's going to be a great night.
Yeah, right? It was a crazy week. You know, it was so much fun. Tonight we've tried to style point up everything. So the meme roller is a part 2 of the day. So we had part 1 this morning. So tonight's going to be part 2. And because it was such a short song, I had to edit that, DJ that out. Jason wanted me to do that because I was wrong. You know, Daft Punk had the mix first, and he got me. So I'm like, all right, I'll turn it into a mix for the intro for Memes of the Week 25. Trying to get everybody moving on the other side of the screen. We're gonna have a fun night tonight. Got a little bit more jokes planned and some more funny stuff like that mixed in, but it's gonna be fun, bro. How was your week? What's on your mind tonight? How you feeling, man? Say hi to everybody.
I don't know. This week, I feel like I checked a lot of boxes as far as making sure everything's order in life. So, you know, brakes and oil change and all this kind of stuff. I'm hitting the check boxes on that stuff. We've got a job ready to go on Tuesday. The materials got delivered today. So I don't know. I feel rather organized and on track, and you know, staying on top of stuff right now. I feel focused, even though in the world as it is right now, it's a bore to be here. It's stupid right now. It's just ridiculous to the point where it's like to have to live in this type of insanity hurts. I wish it was. I wish I didn't have to live through this insanity right now, but I'm here. I keep waking up and do what I got to do, and so to actually feel like I'm on it and staying on track of stuff feels pretty good. So doing the best I can right now. So
much fun. Style points, man.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are going to hear a little bit of background noise tonight from the fan. That's what we're going to have to do until I can come up with some kind of an ice wall technology. We're going to be...
I don't think the audience actually hears it, brother.
Well, I do, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We got so much planned. Like I said, another meme roller, part 2, a bunch of memes. Thank you, and a bunch of people. Go ahead.
What about you? Why don't you tell us about your week and how things are going in the world for you right now? How's your flow?
I mean, I couldn't be happier. I could shut the Rise and Grind down and just leave the content that's up, or I could just put it on loop and let that thing play for eternity. I'm really thankful. I'm humbled to be here tonight. I'm super joyous. So my last name means Joy Shine, and I'm seriously blissed out. I've never been happier with the content that I've been creating. You know, I'd like to do more. I'd like to be able to make more stuff. I'd like to do more. I've got so many ideas. Bits, videos. Jason and me could start doing some commercial type stuff, mix in some comedy, get more on the camera. I'd like to do more with music. It's never enough. There's not enough time. We got to start this other job, build some stuff. I'm just super humbled. You know, the scriptures are true. It said that the righteous are just going to keep getting more righteous and more righteous, just as the wicked are going to get more wicked. And I believe it. I totally do. I see it happening every day. Like I said, I'm so humbled to be here tonight. Get some YD, put in some memes. A bunch of people have submitted some of the content. It's it's a team here. This is a big team. You're a big member of the team. You made the thumbnail, right? Great thumbnail. You get to
Yeah,
add
so,
great commentary onto all the top of the commentary that I made this week. I'll try not to stammer through when I talk. And I'm just thankful to be here. You know, I was looking at the stars this morning and like it blew my mind. The end of the parade has the lion setting with the moon in the heart of the lion. Like I was like, wow, I didn't even know that was what I was going to see. So like, how am I, bro? Like, what do you mean? This is the kingdom already come. There could be a few things that I would change if I could. But I mean, other than that, I'm super thankful. I'm humble. I'm really looking forward to all the content tonight. The remixes, the music. Music's been amazing. Coming out of Estonia, a bunch of good stuff has been being released. And it's the music that you're not really going to hear on the radio. It's just all the indie type music. Tonight we got a hippie theme. We got hippie songs. We're going to take you back to the 70s, the Flower Child times. I couldn't be any more happy to play this great music, cover the news. The news is disgusting, right?
Yeah, let's talk about the Supreme Court just a hair. Seth had said in the comments that our thumbnail could possibly trigger somebody. And so what do you think in this thumbnail could trigger somebody?
I don't know. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking.
What do you want me to say? I don't.
What in this is triggerable? Could you find? Is anyone?
Me and you with the giant bobbleheads and the white. Me, I'm about to smack up one of the judges upside the head.
Damn.
What are you doing, bro? Like, we need to have a sit down, judge. Come on, all these men. We need to have a sit down.
Yeah. So Enoch 38, we've got prophecy that there's going to be this. Righteous group, right?
Yeah,
that stands up and throws these people out. So we try to be as righteous as we can, all right?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Out there, so boom.
Free guy, bro. Free guy. What do you mean? We want to get the kingdom coin. You got to get the good righteous deeds. You got to be a good person to get that. How do you think Free Guy was able to climb to the top, right? He got to the most kingdom coin, right? You're the guy who put the Free Guy in your documentary, right? It was great. I love that part. Oh, you nailed it, bro. It was
so
perfect.
If we're not triggering people, we're not doing our job. That's
I mean, we're trying to trigger. I get triggered. Sean Hawkins triggered me a few times. That's a crazy story that's taken place. Ooh. This guy streamed our stream. He MK'd the F out, bro. He was reading one of our lower thirds that you see below me right now, how it says, hashtag Team Yahawahashai debunks Jesuit PSYOP name for salvation as Jesus, no letter J until the 1500s. So he was reading one of those and he like went, like glitched right out on camera. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I don't know if it was like a gift or something, but
I don't know. I doubt it's going to be in a mockumentary at some point. I can guarantee you.
He glitched. He like did one of those like MK zombied out things. He like because like Jason, it's true. We've done the tests. Listen, we don't bring stuff out to the public because we want it to be true. We did the deductive reasoning.
The thing is, we know that if it's false, if it's not true, that all these people that hate us are just going to pick on that and they're, oh, these guys are liars. They're wrong.
I mean, let me explain.
We have to be super careful when we put something out to make sure it's absolutely true.
I mean, we try to debunk everything before we say it. We try to debunk it first through deductive reasoning, and what you're left with is the truth, right? So if we can't debunk it, neither can you. And if you can, we're like, great, thank you. We're going to stand on higher truth. We changed the names of the creator, the Paleo Hebrew. We added the other A because we were adding the other A's. Why did we leave out the Shah in the Shah-I, right? We added that. It had to be added. That's how they pronunciated the word. We were wrong. We show people that we can be correctable. We want to be I keep people around me that correct me all the time. Like, you know, Jason was saying he did maintenance on the truck, everything, boom, oil, this, that, filters, this, brakes, boom. We washed everything. I washed everything, including the clothes I was wearing while I was washing. Everybody, keep your house clean. Wash everything down with water. Get healthy. This is the summer. Get out, get in the sun. There's so many good things. Has anyone been forest bathing? Like, we talked about this all winter. I keep making jokes on the morning show, bro, where I'm pretending it's winter again. My mom keeps getting triggered. Sorry, YD, I called you mom. I mean, she submitted some funny memes today, too. So it's just great that we're all here. Yeah, we're family. Esteban's trying to give me tips and tricks for the OBS broadcast. We're just going to keep trying to do this best that we can. Man, we've been down for so long, bro. How do you feel? We're back. We're back.
Yeah, it's rolling. It's not glitching out like crazy.
I'm talking way too much, huh?
Oh, it's exciting. It's
been so long.
How about we? You said
ready
to talk about it, but we can talk about it. I had been producing the show for I don't know how long it was, but then my computer's it's compromised. My computer is compromised to the point where I can't live stream from a really good high-end machine right now, and but you still can from your machine. So we've switched it back to you. You're the producer now, so
it's not a big deal.
Well, it's another role. So somebody's got to produce it, and so when a person is both commentating and going through tabs and commentary and all that kind of stuff, and the producer, it's just another role. So one person has to double roll it, and so the handoff's been made to Ronnie, and he had to set up all these scenes in his OBS, and it's a project, and
it's nothing.
When I started producing it took me a couple of months to get live streams that were pretty clean without mistakes and stuff like that.
But I've been doing it for years. Years and years and years and years. It's fun, and you helped me a lot. You streamlined the process, gave me a bunch of really good tips, like always. So, I mean, we got so much, do you do two jobs? Like, can you make the podcast, but can you produce it? Can you run it? Can you make a part 1 and a part 2 meme roller in the same day? I mean, like, I think I can. And it's all about them style points. And again, I'm so humble, you guys. Like, I don't take any credit for anything. Anything that's good before the kingdom, it's not me. It's the Father that does it. It's His glory. He's the one who's the artist. He's the one that started it from the beginning and knew that it would be what it would be. We're just here to live it out and watch it. We're the observer. Jason and I take the third-person observer always. I like to call that the king of your consciousness. We're going to get into some of that later. But yeah, I don't know. Should we watch the meme roller first? Maybe we should. Yeah.
Let's get into it, brother.
You ready? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, it's Friday, July 1st. We finally made it. Made it to the summer. We're in the summer. This is the beginning of summer, right? The new moon was spotted last night. We filmed it. So we're now into which month, Jason?
Yeah, so when the sun goes down, which it hasn't...
Not yet.
Hasn't quite gone down yet here.
We're not in the 7th month. I'm just.
It'll be the 2nd day of the 4th month. So
4th month.
We are still in day 1 of the 4th month. So if you look at the Hebrew calendar, the first 3 months are spring, and that's Nisan 1. We've got Passover in that. So those 3 months, that's spring. Now summer is starting, and 3 months of that, and then fall. We're going to have the fall festivals, and then winter. That's how the Hebrew calendar works.
It's great. I'm really excited. I can't wait to get into this. Let me go back.
Excuse me.
Let me go back to the thumbnail. 1 second, everybody. If you got them, light them up. We're about to get this thing going. Did Jason say anything? Hold on 1 second. We're almost ready. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, I thought you played a meme roller. I'm not sure what's going on now. I was getting switched over and thought you were playing a meme roller. Yeah,
I'm going to. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get a sound check on you before we do this.
Yeah, so I've got the mic in now.
That's perfect. We are A-okay. We are good to go. So, like I said, brother, thank you for holding the mic there. I appreciate that very much. And I'm really excited. We're going to get into this meme roller. This is part 2. Memes of the week 25. Let's go. I'll see you guys after this.
60 is safe from setting on 60.
Wait. 1, 2, and...
And now, the wait is over. It's time for Memes of the Week. Sponsored by Aluminum Foil.
hear me say that I'm so lucky to be loving you.
What a remix. We are back. We are back. That was fun, bro. What do you think of the Memes of the Week 25 Part 2? What did you think of Part 1? What did you think? Move on. What did you think of the video, please?
Better, faster, stronger, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I think you might have been muted, but I've got you back on. I think I got you back on right when you said harder, better, faster, stronger. That's this team. We are so thankful and humbled to be here tonight. I super enjoyed that. 1 second, I got to turn this should be a safety switch, and it worked. Thank you, safety switch. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is Friday, July 1st. Happy Canada Day, Canuckastania. Thank you for tuning in. If you're in the beautiful country of Canada, do a sound check. Can you guys hear me? Everything should be crystal clear. Let's go. Let's get this first meme up on the screen. Turn up this here background music so y'all can hear it a little bit. You can flow with us. This one says, in other news, Ghislaine Maxwell becomes the first person ever to be convicted of trafficking children to nobody. Jason, what say you?
To nobody. Yeah. And that's not the name of somebody. It's the fact that you can be a trafficker and nobody else gets arrested. What? It just doesn't even make sense. It's retarded, right?
Really? It's crazy. Right?
How do you do that? You can't do that. Kids have to have gone somewhere. Somebody has to have them, and there have to be more arrests. But no, just
nothing. It's over, right? It's all over. It's all over. Let's keep going. Let's get into this. This one says, with Christians like these ones, the devil can retire. Good evening. Huh?
Not a Christian. You've seen the tiny hat on the back of that guy's head.
Oh, crypto. Crypto. Or is he a Jesuit? Right? He might be both. Right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get to this next one here. It says, globe proof. Here we got flat earth proof. Which one are you going with, Jason? Want some algebra?
Yeah, when math becomes language,
right,
it's become nonsense. In fact, one of the things that we've done is we've talked about the only real math that exists. And so when you see a wall of text like that, don't be overcome by it. Don't be intimidated by it, because it's, for the most part, sure, it might work for some things, but it's mostly nonsense, because the only things that are real are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So those are real. And then when it comes to actual real numbers, they can only be achieved through geometry. So the whole decimal system is a psyop. As soon as you throw that dot in there and those zeros, you've created something nonsensical, because it's not actually buildable. It's impossible to build something that ends in an irrational number. So the decimal system does that a lot. You'll see these long repeating numbers. You'll see the same number repeating to infinity.
Yeah. Mathemagic, bro.
But you can't build that.
No, you can't build it. No.
Is the only way that you can do that. So
that's right.
Don't be intimidated by all the letters in a math problem. Just know that addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, those are the things that are real.
Key. Reading a tape measure is good.
Every real number can be achieved through geometry.
Right. 3, 4, 5.
And then it's so easy to just look and see that there's no curvature, there's no movement of Earth. You can watch the horizon come up as you go up in an airplane or a tall building, top of a mountain.
Yes.
And that wouldn't happen horizon would never come up if you were on a globe.
It would not.
It'd be fixed and only go down.
Let's keep going. This one says everything plastic can be made from hemp. And plastic made from hemp is biodegradable. What do you think of this one, Jason?
Of course, hemp is like this super awesome across the board magical cure for everything, and that's the reason why they took it away. Plastic. So they say that they have to pump the black sludge, the black goo out of the ground in order to make plastic, but this super fast growing weed, they're saying you can make all.
Hey, you better watch your words calling it a weed, bro. You're gonna trigger me. You think you're going after the shills hard.
It grows like the weeds, right?
I'm kidding. Yes, people call it a weed. It's not. It's a flower. It creates oil. Oil is good. Good points. Now this is an interesting meme. This might be the most interesting meme of the week. It's talking about the numbers of different shells on the back of a turtle. It says all turtle shells have 13 moons in 28 days. This is equivalent to 364 days plus 1 day of rest. The ancient Scots, Norse, Polynesians, and Native Americans all recognized the wisdom of the turtle and adhered to a 13th month calendar. So generally you've seen flat earth mocked. They show the flat earth pizza model on top of the turtle's back swimming through an ocean of water, and everybody laughs. But the truth and the esoteric part of that is that you can actually calculate time by the shells on the turtle's back. Jason, what say you on this one?
Yeah, so having things encoded in an animal shell makes 100% sense to me. So now when you see those segments like that, and you see that there are 13 there, then if you look to the actual lunar calendar, there are 13 lunar cycles per solar year. And now the 28 around the outside edge, right there, that's where it gets a little interesting, because months are either 29 or 30 days long. Now, there are the days that there are no moons, so the way you count the cycle, you could say from the daylight until the moon was spotted,
no moon.
the new moon.
We're talking about seeing no moon.
Yeah.
No counting, no moon.
So yeah, it does seem to all be there and workable.
Interesting, built into the back, the spiny part of this animal here. They stink. I don't know about you guys. If you ever had to move one off of a road, you gotta be careful. They do snap too. The head come out, wham! They try to eat you up, but they stink because they lay in the swamp all day long. But be nice and kind to the turtles, okay? Beautiful representation of a way to keep track of the beautiful moon. How is the sound? Is everything coming in clear? The screen share should be good. Just doing a double, triple check always. Let's move on to this next one. It says you have to admit it, but the resemblance is uncanny, Jason. Come on. Who made this?
Yeah, you know, with Trump coming down the escalator, that whole scene may have been planned all the way back at the making of that movie. It's possible.
It could have been. It's tuning down the skulls. This one's a little bit more interesting. Whoever is in charge of props better get their shit together. As you can see here, the decal's in the wrong spot, but we just go boom and show you this. In the meme roller, he jumped, right? I don't know if you witnessed that. But there it is, right? At least this footage of it. They probably filmed it a bunch of times, and that's how you have two different decals. Different spots, different models.
This is great, because when we were going through the level debunked, and they had this whole section, on Wednesday night, we talked about how we had the proof that this was a green screen, but we didn't show it in that stream. And it was funny because the what's his face? Sean Hawkins. he was calling us on not having the proof that it was a green screen. And the funny thing is this shot right here, this was just common knowledge to every flat earther back when we got into flat earth. This went around in probably 2016, and everybody saw it.
I don't know. I tried to show it. But I don't know if everyone saw it. People don't look at anything anymore, right? Unless you're on their team.
Yeah, well, I saw it and I was trying to share it, and when I came across it again, I grabbed this image again. So yeah, we knew a long time ago, or yeah, I'm trying to remember when the jump was.
Yeah,
it wasn't long after that this was out there. So
whoops, sorry, Sean Hawkins. Whoops. Got you again, bitch. That's what happens when you're a liar. You come up against somebody who wields the truth.
And there's actually the video footage of him jumping into the ball.
Yeah. Come on, people, get you research on. This one says the Hegelian dialectic in action. Action! Control the drug trade using intelligence agencies, which reap all the profits. And on the bottom here it says, while also having a war on drugs for profit. By locking up the users that you're supplying the drugs to and punishing the sellers that are disrupting your monopoly. All right, how do you think of this one, Jason?
Yeah, I was shocked when I found out that the military was over there protecting the poppy plants and doing all that.
Yeah, they're freedom fighters, or peacekeepers, or whatever. Liberating the Afghanistanian people, right?
Drug traffickers. That when I actually, and they don't even deny it. They say that they're over there doing it, protecting it. It's once you get it through your head that the military is in these places to secure the black goo coming out of the ground, the opium, all the illegal illicit trades, they control it all. Then you start to realize that organized crime is tied into the government, and if you keep going down that train, you'll eventually get to the top don of the whole organized crime unit.
The De Capo de Cuta Capi, the Don of the Dons.
The Donald Trump.
The Capo de Cuta Capi. Did you know that? That's how you say it in Italian. The Don of the Dons.
No, I didn't know it.
The Capo de Cuta Capi. So here, we got something funny to watch. Let's check this out. It says here on the bottom, when someone hits a golf ball in our backyard, my dad goes out and lays next to it on the ground like this. Watch.
Wait for him to pull up first, and then run out.
He's just laid out there. Good, it's good. The guy comes out. Watch. I would so do this. We lived on a golf course a few times. The guy's stunned. He's just sitting there, this guy. And he's laying there. He's trying not to smile. He's got to do a better job, but he's doing a good job. The guy's like, oh, snap. Did I just hit him? He moves a little bit. He gets up rubbing his head. Is this your ball? Here you go, buddy. He's like, oh, that hurt. That poor guy, bro. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you weren't laughing, I don't know what's wrong with you. I got a bone to pick, a serious bone to pick, a real one, not a fake dinosaur one. Why are they cutting down the mangroves, bro? I'm pissed about the mangroves being desecrated. If you look carefully at this here meme, I'm going to zoom in for y'all. Shows you here at the top when the waves are coming. No, this guy cuts down his mangroves. He's a real man. I want to see the ocean. Cuts down all the mangroves, and then the waves come in and knock out his buildings because he's a dumbass and he cut the protection down. Listen, everything in this creation is symbiotic. It was built to go together. At the shoreline here, the creator hath spoken, because it's a voice activated reality, the code to make these here mangroves. They protect the people that live on the shoreline from the waves. These things are insane. You could get super caught up in these mangroves. So I want to stand up tonight, right here, Friday, July 1st, June 1st, January 1st, 8:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, and say, hey, stop cutting the mangroves down. I'm pissed off. If I need to bring down some kind of heavenly power, let the mangroves grow. Jason, what do you say about the mangroves?
Yeah, leave the mangroves. If you want to see the ocean, you're going to have to pick a spot a little bit elevated to see above them. If you want to live on a sandy bay, go live on a sandy bay. Don't cut off the mangroves. It's what's protecting the island, just like Ronnie said.
Ridiculous. Every time we do something that's unnatural from the way that it was created, we just wreck everything. It's simple, because, you know, if I could come up with a solution, I'm not that intelligent. Someone else can do it. Okay, we're all equal here, brothers and sisters. So let's zoom back out here. We're going to hit our first song break soon. We got some good music planned tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. This one says, legend has it. Check this out, Jay. This is just folklore or poetic beauty in a meme. It says, legend has it the dragonflies were given an extra set of wings so that angels could ride on their back. When you see this winged beauty, it's an exquisite reminder that an angel or messenger from heaven is then visiting with you. And if this is a simulation, consciousness can dwell within this creation right here. Jason, what do you say about this pretty meme?
Yeah, the double wing set on this this creature is amazing. It and then to watch them be able to move around, they move like the hummingbird. It's miraculous. So I grew up in Wisconsin, where the big black flies and the horse flies and the deer flies and all these kinds of things, they would come and bite you. But
they're nasty.
These big creatures,
yes,
they would come and chill with you, and they wouldn't bite you. So I had to learn to be against the guys that were hurting you. But these guys I chilled and friended with.
Yeah, if I see somebody kill a dragonfly, you're gonna see me snap. I'm gonna be super triggered. I love the dragonflies. I grew up with them all summer long. Whenever the dragonflies were out, they would just be everywhere I was, because, mosquitoes, mosquitoes, black flies, deer flies, horse flies, they all absolutely loved my blood. In the kingdom, there's going to be nothing biting and sucking our blood. I can guarantee you that. But dragonflies are beautiful. They come and swoop down and eat the bugs that bite us. Okay? Everything is created symbiotically. It's beautiful. Down here, they're smaller ones. Up north, they're gigantic. But down here, they come, and when you're on the water, they just come and they just chill out. They sit on you for a rest. They're like blue and green. They're beautiful. There's some huge ones down here, too. I shared it on my old Facebook that I'm locked out of for my own protection, right? Let's move on. That's a beautiful meme, right? This one says, when your daughter's possessed, but you still need to touch up the paint. Good evening. Be prepared. I got some jokes planned. Dude.
That was like a Richie from Boston meme, right? Don't you remember when he...
Yeah, you want me to go back? It was funny. It's just a joke, people. It's a joke. I'm trying to make people laugh tonight.
You remember Richie from Boston?
Oh, yeah.
He levitated.
Yeah. Richie said he levitated, but he was pissed off that he didn't get his girl to get the camera fast enough to film it. Pink here is a dude. I never liked Pink. Jason, what do you think of this one? We're not going to stay too long.
Oh, man, that's gross. Flea. It looks like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
But with shorts on and boobs or whatever. Let's keep moving. That was a quick one. It says enlightenment is a destructive process. What? Wait a minute. Stop the background music. No, I'm not going to. It says here it has nothing to do with becoming better or being happier. Throw that away. Enlightenment is the crumbling away of untruth. It's seeing through the facade of pretense. It's the complete eradication of everything we imagined and thought was true. And once you get down to this level, it's freeing. It's painful. This isn't a fun path, everybody, that I'm bringing you down. The truth is not always easy. We've got testimony upon testimony upon testimony, all of us here tonight. So we're not going to dwell on the negative. I just want to point this out just in case somebody by chance clicks on this and they haven't seen any of our content. Nice to meet you. You've now woken up. You've reached the next stage of the video game that you're in. Jason, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, it's so true. The process of negation is our path to truth. So we have to prove that things are impossible, and then we can discard them. So it's a destructive process, because the things that are true just stand on their own. If you test everything and you find out what's true, what's false, you're going to eliminate all the things that are pretense, a facade, things that aren't real. So it's nobody's going to come to you in the enlightenment process and give you a whole bunch of truth that you never had before, and now all of a sudden you have this new truth and you're enlightened now. The truth exists. It is what is real, and the things that aren't real, you have to go through the process of getting rid of them. And then once you've gotten to a point where you can see what is true and what is not true, what's reality and what's not reality, then you can be termed enlightened.
Exactly. That was a really good sound bite. Anybody, if Flatman X wants to do us a solid, remix up what Jason just said right there, clip it up and put it in a video and throw it out. Flatman X, show us what you got. All your hippie boys, show us what you can do. Why don't you remix some of Jason's words? That was beautiful, bro. This one here says, did you know, bro? From the years of 1850 to 1937, cannabis was used as the prime medicine for more than 100 separate illnesses and so-called diseases in the U.S. Pharmaceutical copies. And I believe my grandparents, I said it this morning, they had something like this, like a medicine container that they had that was kind of like a fishing tackle box. They had all kinds of crazy stuff in there. It was strong. But anyways, what do you think of this one?
Powdered extract. I mean, that's got to be strong. Whoa.
I don't know, man. What they got making nowadays, the extract is crazy high in THC. So this probably it's not even as good as that.
Came from Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, so they had all this stuff long ago. They took away the things that worked and introduced Western medicine, where now all of a sudden they use chemicals and synthetics, things that don't even come from Earth. I guess they mine these things in asteroids because they call it synthetic. They put it through all these processes, super refine it, and it actually becomes toxic once it's over concentrated.
Yes.
And people die from it.
Yeah, anytime that you concentrate anything beyond its natural qualities, it becomes harmful. So these are excellent points that you're making, bro. I'm going to switch. We're going to do a music break. What time is it? It's 8:48 p.m. in the Central Standard Time. I am Ronnie James Shine. I'm joined by Jason William Laufenberg, the Running Mountain. Is what his name means, Laufenberg. Running Mountain. But when I hit to the music scene, you're not going to be heard. I don't have you in there yet as a protectionary procedure. But this is going to be a nice tune. And we're going to come back and get into some more spiritual memes and some funny stuff mixed in too. So keep your hat on. Any last words before we go to this music break, brother?
Let's go.
Words. Let's go. All right, bro. I'll see you after this break.
She's holding me down, but I know that she used me up. Anytime that well run dry in her mind. Tell me, girl, what you waiting for? Add it to your tab every time that I sigh. Sweetheart, what you playing for? Leave it all in the past with that last whiplash, burn the ashes. You're bringing me back, and it's sad that I'm falling. Laying me down, and it all fades away. The walls in my room, changing colors and hues. You're gone too soon, I still smell your perfume. I would rather hold on than to throw it away. I would rather let go than to beg you to stay. All our friends went home by now. You're the only one I want when the sky turns blue. We like Robbie and Patty, we taking pictures and paying after the party. Polaroids of you naked and dancing on top of laundry. No, I'm not what you call a friend. Tell me what you call it. I just want you all in. Got so involved, but it's all pretend. Love it till we lost it. Baby, let's be honest with it all. You're bringing me back, and it's sad that I'm falling. Laying me down, and it all fades away. The walls in my room, changing colors and hues. You're gone too soon. I still smell your perfume. I would rather hold on than to throw it away. I would rather let go than to beg you to stay.
What a new tune. That was Hughes with Dreamer Boy. What a nice new roller. I really enjoyed that. It was smooth. Welcome back, Jason. What did you think of that?
Songs just keep coming.
Did you like it? I just heard it today. I got it downloaded at like 2 o'clock and put it in the editor. I was just like, you know what? It moved me. I was like, boom, thank you, Realm, for producing that tune. It really got me going. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as me. I'm super jacked up tonight. I think the alignment and the stars and everything that's been taking place has been getting me super, super happy.
I think your meme's a little truncated right now.
Oh no. Let's see here if I can go to studio and fix this. 1 second, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, Jason. Why don't you let everybody know? What did you think of that song? What kind of music do you think that was? What would you call that?
I'm not great at putting labels to stuff like that. I don't know how to genre that one. Sorry.
Let's see, why is it doing that? Let's see if I can
just get in the top and bottom end.
Make it smaller like this, and then move it down. It should work. I'm almost there, everybody. I think we got it. That's better. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
It does affect me when it's not right. I get trolled. But yeah, I really like that song. This one says, your perception of me is a reflection of you. And my reaction to you is an awareness of me. It's pretty deep, right? What do you think of this one?
That's super deep. Like super, super deep. Once you start understanding projection and you hear the words coming out of a person that is still strong in the ego, you'll start to realize that the things that they're talking about are coming from them. They're projecting it out into the world. And so everybody that's operating from the ego is doing that. So everybody's looking at these images of themselves and they're confused by it. So it takes a high level of self-awareness to get to the point that you start to realize that the things that you're saying and doing are a projection of you, and then you start to change that, and then you start to analyze the things that are coming from the other person, and you get to see what they're projecting. And it's
deep.
It's very deep.
I know. I like it. I totally get it. I've been working on this for a while. I'm thankful and humbled tonight. I have really good people around me. This one says, you don't always attract what you are. Sometimes you attract people who are in desperate need of what you are, though. So learn how to protect yourself. Set up boundaries. Be smart with it. You know, those are my quick thoughts on that. What are your quick thoughts, brother?
Yeah, so it's not always just about you and what you need. You got to be aware of the people around you that need things as well. So if you're the person that has it to offer, are you willing to share it? Are you willing to be the help to a person that needs it? And so try to always pay attention to the requests of you coming from others and analyze it and pay attention to whether or not it's valid, it's real, whether or not you want to help this person, all that kind of stuff. But don't just ignore it. It's not always.
You got to be super protective of your energy, right? Excuse me, I had a frog in my throat. 1 second. I talk too much, right? No, I've been trying to do my best every day. This one says your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it.
Building barriers against love, huh?
How does this one hit you there, brother?
Yeah, so love emanates. It is. It wants to flow outward to others. So if it's not flowing, it's because of barriers that are built. So you are the one that builds the barriers. So if you notice the love not flowing, check to see whether or not you got your barriers set up the way you want them set up.
Great point. And make sure that you want to send your love to the direction that you're sending it. Totally valid points. Excellent. As you always bring such good points. Anytime, this one here, bro, I want you to pay attention. Let's take away gender. Okay, the only reason why we as mankind have gender is because that's what it takes to have children. All right? Man and woman, heterosexuality creates babies, the animal's us. That's how it happens. But this is about manifesting. It says, anytime two people focus on one thing, it manifests it here. It says twice as fast. This, like all things in life, works much more effectively if both people sincerely believe in themselves.
Yeah, well, we've called this rendering buddies for a long time. It's something that I had learned a long time ago, and I'm going to argue that it's not twice as fast, that it's 3 times as fast, because it's not an exact, this person adds 50%, this person adds 50%. The fact that there's 2 people working together, you can now achieve things that one person can't do.
Yes.
Right.
And I can take it up a whole other level too when you're done.
You've got higher potential right there. So when you have the 2 people, it's not 100%. It's more than that. And then if you have 3 people, it's more than that. So it actually grows exponentially. And it does take, in this world, I've seen it from a whole bunch of different angles, it takes the consensus of at least 2 people to achieve something where you work together harmoniously to achieve it. And scriptures tell us where there's two
witnesses
there. When there's 3,
I am there.
So the scriptures even actually clue us into this whole principle right here.
Yes. Well,
it's, go ahead.
Well, I could take it up a whole other level. So not only can it be 3 times, it could be, multiplied exponentially. So when you sincerely believe in something, like if anybody that's tuning in right now doesn't know it, there is a huge team. And I don't mean huge, there's not very many of us that are contributing to the content that's on the screen tonight. But they are all massive spirits in this place. We are a team. Some people, you'll never hear their name. Never. But they're here with us, and the content comes out because we're all manifesting together. Everything here, I was inspired. Jason's inspired. Everyone in the chat, YD, you guys, we're flowing with creativity and manifesting as a team. The people that are not named, they're very special too. We all work together, and the more we believe in ourselves together, the more we trust in one another and do this job, this work that we're doing, the better we're going to get at it, okay? And I'll tell you, the other side is very worried. Let's move on to the next one. This one says, love cannot be controlled. That's what makes it the most powerful force in the universe, or the one realm. Jason, what do you think of this one?
Well, that last word I've got a huge problem with, but it is quite the powerful force. All right, it inspired the creator to not destroy the wicked creation, and because of his love for his son, to come up with a plan for redemption for mankind. It is what motivates and moves things into action and takes.
I can take it up.
Makes things manifest, just universe. It means Catholic, right? So
yeah, well, just one realm.
Yeah.
Uni, one, uno, verso, place, realm. So I can take it up a whole other level. The Holy Spirit is likened unto the mother of the children of Yahawah. Okay? It's a feminine aspect. And I'll tell you, one of the strongest forces in this place has always been a mother's love. Okay? So I can go on to explain in much more depth, but we've got so much to get into. But love definitely is the strongest force in this realm. Good evening, everybody. I'm hoping that everybody's having a good time tonight. We tried to prepare a fun time with lots of truth and good music. Thank you, Jason. I'm super humbled to be here tonight. I love all your points. Thank you, YD, for being the best moderator in the realm. Heaven and earth, behold. This next one here says, testing my girlfriend, who is an English teacher, it says. The science teacher's worst fear, it says. Goes on, I hope you're having a better day than her. Goes on to state, I typed nude instead of rude on the chalkboard today. Whoops. Good evening. This one says, whoops, wrong sweater. I should have put Biden's face on this. Don't worry, we're gonna fix this one up. Keep tuned in. Keep tuned in. Hey, welcome here. This one is important though. Okay. Ecuador spins supposedly twice as fast as Kanakastania. And nobody in either place can tell the difference, huh? Let's talk about this. 1,025 mile an hour at the equator. So if you were to take gold and weigh it at the equator, and you were to take gold up to the North Pole, the supposed spinning sphere Earth, the gold would weigh way more. It would be way heavier. Nobody would ever sell gold on the equator for eternity. I'd like somebody to try and explain this one to me. I'm going to tweak up on my settings now that I've got this meme on the screen.
Now, the interesting thing is that you see the lines south of the equator? You can copy the lines from the north to the south. So the 963 comes down to the Tropic of Capricorn, and the 792 comes down to the 45th parallel, and the 515 comes down to the 60th parallel south. So this is all measurable and trackable by daylight hours. All right, we call it sun speeds, but it has to do with the distance that solar noon is from one place to another, how long it takes. And so the numbers that you see in the north actually
hold on.
South.
Let's teach people solar noon. That's when the sun is directly above you. Its highest point in the day. Solar noon. Then you can measure when solar noon comes again. Then you can measure it at different spots along the map.
Yeah, and that'll give you those numbers. And it's equal in the south, and it has nothing to do with being on the sphere, but being the celestial rotation around each observer. The axis is set by their latitude, and
it's just the angle to the sun. It's the angle to the sun in the sky.
Yeah, the stereographic map explained video. One of the next add-ons to that video at some point could be the sun speeds, because this is another huge smash.
Smasher.
Yes. Huge.
Bell ringer of the night. Let's go on. Check this out. What is going on in this clip? Let's watch. What are these people doing, bro? What are they doing? I don't understand what's going on here. I don't know. Could you imagine this came by you on the street? Like, and then they just walk up normal, like, later. I don't know, guys. This one says, that's a nice truck you got there. Be a shame if I ran into it. Let me zoom in on this, you effing deers. Why you gotta always run into my truck? They don't. But I mean, everybody.
I did have a deer hit me once, so I did have a deer hit me.
So you keep your low beams on, and there are different devices that you can get now that make noises that keep the deer off your truck. Okay, you guys can get them now. I strongly recommend it if you live in areas that are a lot of deer. This is Hang On Train Wreck. Beyond Flat Earth is not your station. Keep on moving. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We try to get some laughs in here. It says, I think people need to be educated to the fact that marijuana is not a drug. Marijuana is a herb, and yes, it's a flower. It produces oil. Yahawahashai put it here. If he put it here and he wants it to grow, what gives anybody, including the government, which means mind control, governmentus, the right to say that Yahawahashai is wrong? He shouldn't plant that here on the earth. Who has the authority to come before me and tell me that I can't grow a plant in the earth with water in the sun? Step up. Jason, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, we know what they do. They ban it, and then they sell it to you as a pharmaceutical. All right, so anybody that's ever had any of the painkillers that are derived from opium, right? So these are the opiates. What they did is they just made opium illegal, and now they sell it to you in pill form. With marijuana, they made it illegal, and then all of its good healthy benefits that they can actually use to help you and cure you, they sell it to you in a pill form, right? So it's just them monopolizing what nature has provided and selling it to you, controlling it.
Yep, that's what they do. We showed the war on drugs. We already ran that meme. Jason's just reiterating that point like a champ. This one says Freemasonry. At the highest degrees, Illuminati, or they're calling themselves enlightened ones, and they're under the Jesuit order, and it is witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and yes, Satanism, unnaturalism. This is the lower degrees are a smoke and mirror. They are deceived too, and institutionalization. Institutionalized. And then ask yourself why all the world leaders are Freemasons. It says here, turn off the lie vision, unplug from the magic show. Jason, what do you say about this one?
Yeah, it's in the video where I made my turn, where I've told everybody I was new agey when I came across Flat Earth. I made my renunciation of the New Age and my recommitment to the Bible, and in that video I pointed out Freemasonry and how guys like Albert Pike, who wrote the book, the modern book on Freemasonry, he says to deceive that Blue Lodge, the first 3 degrees, and it's all part of their plan.
Yeah.
They're just cannon fodder. These are useful idiots to them, that they're just
peons.
And
right? Peons,
and really, it's
we
probably
were
not until you get to the very last couple levels that you actually know how evil it all is.
You know what we say to Freemasons? Hold on. Hey, train wrecks. This isn't your station. Keep on moving. So tell me, Mr. Rabbit, exactly how deep does the rabbit hole go? Good evening, everybody. Memes of the Week 25. We like to pull people out of the rabbit holes. This one says, having a beautiful soul doesn't mean you're pure and spotless. It means being able to consistently come back with a heart of love and compassion despite your imperfections as a human being. Because yes, you are perfectly imperfect, and you are also made of love.
Yeah, so if you think of yourself as like a computer program, and you're operating and all of a sudden there's a glitch, the program glitches out because of some sort of error or whatever, if you have the ability to reset yourself over and over and over again and just keep trying and not giving up, you're going to overcome. So it's you're not pure, you're not spotless, but if you can actually just all of a sudden realize, all right, I don't want to be unclean, I don't want to be wicked, I don't want to be unrighteous, and you make a commitment to that, then you can reboot. You can reset, start again, reboot, reset, start again. And then it's that heart condition that is measurable. That's what the scriptures tell us the Creator is looking for. The person that wants to do the right things and keeps trying over and over, even though there's all these challenges, right?
It's all about the heart. Over and over and over again in the scriptures, it constantly says that the Father searches your heart, not your words. It's deeper. We also have the turtle. Hey, Mr. Turtle and Mrs. Turtle. More turtles.
The moon he's got the sky calendar on his back.
The moon calendar is upon his back. And her back too, I guess. I mean, let's keep going. This one says, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. What's that? Bruce was so smart. He was the first real mixed martial artist. He learned every single martial art. You know that? He's, man after our hearts, bro. We're after his heart. And he inspired me. He came here and taught the Guaylo. He taught the white people how to do what he did. Jeet Kune Do, the deflected fist. Do you have anything to say about Bruce?
Well, not specifically Bruce, but so the empty your mind, be formless. That right there is, the music was a little loud.
I got you, bro. Come on, I'm driving the plane. Keep going.
That formlessness, so that allows you to take any shape. So
any form.
It
become the tree. Become the flower, right? Become the sun, become the moon.
Yeah, become the space to accept what is, right? So if it's a square block that's coming at you, be the square container to accept the square block. If it's whatever it is,
chameleon,
to be the container to accept what is. If your container doesn't accept what is, that's where the problem's going to be, right?
As soon as you try to change what is, you run into errors. You have to flow like water. What's that? Bruce would have loved you, bro, because you're so flexible in martial arts. But Jehovah's Witness, you weren't allowed, right? You got so screwed. I got a huge beef. I got a beef with the people that came up with Jehovah's Witness because, they deny the dark side. This is a huge problem. It creates wickedness. But I don't want to spend too long on that. This one says, it's all a lie. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, they say. And the joke is on us? Absolutely not. You. The joke is on you clowns. We'll expose you. Soon you'll be thrown in the lake of Gehenna. And with that said, hey, we warned you guys to repent probably 100 different lives. We'll do it again. Bro, what do you say about this one?
The Freemason assholes. They're all going to burn. They are going to burn in the pits of hell for eternity.
But they can repent. They can come out and tell the truth and fight for freedom.
But they don't, because they swore an oath to the devil, and none of them seem to ever want to turn. They're gonna just, because they swore an oath to the devil, they just seem to want to go burn for eternity with the devil. You don't see them repenting. I don't see any of these guys coming out and saying it was a hoax. I want to come clean.
I'll tell you though,
I don't want to burn in hell for eternity.
I tell you, even if 1 or 10 or whatever, it'll be good that some of them do get away from this nonsense. I got nothing against anybody personally. I worked with a lot of Freemasons, but I never went to the meetings. I wasn't a Freemason. I didn't swear no oaths, never. But I didn't get promoted because I wasn't a Freemason. I'm not going to be a victim though. This one says, I'd rather walk alone on the path of truth. ... because that means continued, right? Than to follow the beliefs of the mentally enslaved that refuses to critically think for themselves. I will stand alone. Well, I'm thankful I got people with me. What's up to everybody in the chat, all the lurkers, all the people that tune in. I am now in the future. What up? Let me go back. Thank you, Jason. Thank you to everybody that's actually awake here. Welcome to the next level of the virtual reality. Jason, what do you say about this one?
Yeah, the willingness to be alone, it's not easy. because people don't want it. But the isolation that comes from being a truther is real. So it takes the person that has the mental spirit that they would rather be alone than to be with a bunch of frauds. So it's absolutely true. You
Yes.
gotta be like this guy, willing to just be alone.
Sacrifice.
If you don't want to succumb to bending your stand for the truth in order to be accepted. And that's that's what ends up happening for people to remain accepted. They have to bend what they allow to be true or not true.
So I figured out in this reality that anything that you want, you have to sacrifice for. Right? And you have to respect yourself enough to not give in to things because of any excuse. Right? So sacrificing means, I'm going to reserve who I am. I'm going to share it with only certain individuals. People who really get me. And you sacrifice having the everyday talks, the run-of-the-mill conversations. It's a lonely path. But I'll tell you, it's been years and years for me on a lonely path, but thankfully I've met Jason and YD and all you guys in the chat. Again, I'm super thankful that I know anybody. But it's better to have nothing and the truth than everything and nothing but lies. So I'm glad. I'm thankful tonight. I'm humble tonight, Let's keep going. This one says things that are not, quote, conspiracy theories. I think my mic got turned down a little bit. 6, freaking government corruption, media manipulation, food modification. Regardless of your political affiliation, this is happening. You're not crazy for believing it. You're crazy if you're ignoring this nonsense that's going on in this realm right now. Everything's being recorded. Hear my voice throughout the realm. Don't feel bad, everybody on the other side of the screen. You're not crazy. I find the people that don't understand what's going on don't even research any of it. That's crazy to me. Jason, what do you think of this one?
How many conspiracy theories can you think of that are not even true? So you've got Bigfoot, you've got UFOs, but then as soon as you get past those, pretty much every conspiracy theory out there ends up being true. So one of the ways you can just look at where the warnings are. If you go to YouTube, if there's a warning under the video, all right,
most is likely true, right?
Yeah, because they don't put any warnings on Bigfoot videos or UFO videos. All right,
absolutely not. Right over the target with that one. Bam! Happy July 1st, Canada Day, people in the house. I wish I could punch this guy in the face in the boxing ring. Oh, bro, you know how it would go with me and this guy in the ring, huh? I give him my old left, right. Because I use Wang Chung even with the boxing gloves on. I use the Jeet Kune Do. This one says, furious Texas sheriff drives migrants, 4 of them, back to Mexico himself after Border Patrol agents refused to as the chaos at the border escalated. Let me zoom in on his face too. This
you put him in the back of it. What's he got there?
Let's go. Rise and moonshine time. I guess the moon. Yeah, I guess it's probably already set, but it's the new moon. So here we go. What do you think of that story, bro?
What's going on in the vehicle? How come?
What?
Look at that green section. What's going on there?
I don't know. Is it dented? I don't know. What do you want me to say, bro? It's most likely is PSYOP. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, look at the window area where that bright green is. That something's not right about that. What's?
Want me to zoom in more, bro? This looks like it's something hanging there, or copy and pasted, or edited, or something.
They just got a towel hanging there.
Let's keep going. What does this one say? Family leave? No. We'd rather pay for your out-of-state thing. Coming from Woke Corp. Dot.
Yeah, all the big leftist companies they're trying to outdo each other. We'll pay $4,000 for you to go out of state for your abortion, or we'll pay $10,000 for you. So it looks like the companies are going to just keep upping the ante. We'll pay $50,000, we'll pay $100,000 for you to go to some other state to get one of these things. So it's
true. It's gross.
Literally buying people to have the time off, go to another state. It's probably going to be everybody's going to go to Vegas for this, right? And then you can stay on the strip and
true. You ready for this? Let's go. Let's put something funny on the screen. Check this smoke thing out dancing. If I was there, I'd do this in the kitchen right now. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in. Memes of the Week 25, July 1st. It's now the beginning of summer. This one says the difference between booze and weed. 5 drunk people will start a fight sometimes. 5 stoned people generally want to start a band. Play some instruments, right?
Or tackle some deep thoughts, right?
Yeah, Deep Thoughts with Jason Laufenberg. Let's keep going here. We got some more. What happened to the music? Got too quiet now. Is this too chilled out? Does everyone want to go to sleep? Zone you guys out. This one is interesting. It says social media is an energy exchange. Think of social media like your personal vision board. Be aware of the accounts you give your energy to and only allow in your digital space your personal places what will uplift your spirit and thoughts, educate you and push you towards your better self, loving you. Find people that want you to do better, that inspire you, that make you want to get up every day and do better, and surround yourself with those people. They're going to be far and few, but it's super important, especially now we've been given this great gift of a technology where we can reach out, touch each other, talk. I mean, I guess we can't physically touch, but I'll tell you right now, the physical touch is the illusion. The spiritual one, the one of your heart, your soul, who you really are, the conscience, the third person observer. That's who we really are, and that's what we're connecting with right here, right now. I just can't hear you guys talk, but I try. I listen really carefully. Jason, what do you think of this meme?
Yeah, so most of us, I doubt there was too many that weren't affected by this, but most of us were probably addicted to television at some time. So television is just a one-way communication where you would have to sit down and it was just being pumped into you. You couldn't respond to it. So how many hours when we were all addicted to television were you putting into it? Was it 3 hours a day, 5 hours a day, 7 hours a day? How much was the TV on? So since we've migrated away from television and now we're online, and you can have this device in your pocket, in your hand, where you can be connected to all this content, how much time are you putting into that, and where is it going? So this meme is telling you to pay attention to your social media presence, where you're giving your energy to. So which platforms are you on? Twitter? Are you on
TikTok? Yeah, on Facebook? Whatever. What are you doing, right? Where are you at?
So where are you at? What are you doing? Who are you giving your energy to? Because now it's a two-way communication. And there's a back and forth with you and somebody else somewhere, right?
And it gives you the cheat sheet. It says, hey, check this out. They've done the work. It says, keep people around you who uplift you, who educate you and push you towards your goals, not their own. If you be quiet and pay attention, you can always, I've been learning lessons. I'm super thankful. You guys know how cute walruses are? Hey, how you doing, everybody? Sorry, IPS. This guy's way cuter. Sorry, dude. The penguins are all right. This guy's like, hey, what's going on, everybody? Rise and shine. Nighttime grind. This one says, experts agree, studies suggest, scientists believe, university finds, data has shown, models predict, that if you invoke an authority, you never have to show the evidence. You don't want to say anything? I can take this one.
Yeah, evidence is not necessary.
Science. Bill Nye.
Just
math.
math.
Yeah, math,
Say
bro.
science.
Math, science. Bill Nye, the science guy. Math. I've got a doctorate. I'm a master's degree. Blah, blah, blah. I'll show you this. Boom. It says every single terrorist attack in the U.S. was a fake flag. It's just like this. This was created by Sight. The creator is called Rita Katz. I'm not going to get too deep into that. We'll get taken down.
Do you think they made the same Felix Baumgartner?
Probably, yes. Same people, bro. At least, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm willing to say you're probably right. We're going to get into a song break soon. It says, wait, Freemason nonsense. Come back here. You forgot to take your shit with you. Honey's like, nah, take care. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do this one and go for a music break out of this one. It says, how should you talk to friends and relatives who believe conspiracy theories? It says, hey, bro, you were right about everything. I'm so sorry. That's exactly how you talk to a conspiracy theory. YD sent this one in. Great meme. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, if we only ever heard that. We probably never will. But yeah, if you continue to just keep speaking the truth, there's going to be somebody out there that knows that they heard it from you, even though they'll actually never come and admit that you were.
It's fine.
That's just the way it is.
Just
right?
speak the truth and wait for people to ask for advice. I'm thankful. I have some amazing people around me that give me advice. I listen to those people. Jason and I had that talk earlier today. The sign of a good student is he pays attention. And it doesn't matter who the teacher is. A good student will at least pay attention and value every theory, every thought, and not take it captive by the ego. But yeah, we're going to take another music break, and we're going to just wind on down for the end of Memes of the Week 25. We've already had part 2, Memes of the Week Roller. If you didn't see the first one, that was this morning on the RJ Shine channel. Memes of the Week 25. Part 1 is there. Part 2 was here. This is another nice song. So Jason, we're going to see you after this break.
Let's go.
9:27. I almost got it. I can't see the time because the green screen blocks that part of my screen, but I was almost right on. I wanted to hit it at 9:30. I guess I'm 3 minutes early, 3 months early. What is it? I don't know. Oy vey, Morty.
Way too many threes.
Oy vey. We'll see you guys after this. Thanks, Jason. Take a break. Everybody light them if you got them. Memes of the Week 25. Summer, the first stream of summer. Let's check out this song called Island. Let's go. Chestnuts taking us back with Island by the Wild Wild. Bringing out the hippie in me. What an absolute beautiful track, everybody. That's brand new, not released on YouTube. Well, I mean, now it is released on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. What'd you think of that one, brother?
Yeah, the music tonight. You're getting other responses from people. It's cutting edge. People haven't heard this before, and it's good. It's the good stuff.
Nice, right? Mellow psychedelic. The outro track is beautiful too, you guys. I saved a good one for the end too. Don't you worry, we're gonna let the plane down real gentle tonight. Bringing out my hippie side. I can't contain it. This is a beautiful meme. I did what it says. It says detox your entire life, everybody. Come on, the summer has started. It's time to clean your body, mind, and soul. Do a good deep clean. Get a kind of a strong brush. YD says to always brush towards your heart. It's probably good advice. It says also deep clean your house, your car, your phone. Do maintenance. Do whatever you can. Get everything back in alignment. Get everything back on track. Let's go. We got the summertime grind. That beautiful, beautiful transition of the stars in the sky. Everything that's been aligning, ending up on this long weekend. Ends on the night of the 3rd, going into the 4th. Jason, what do you think of this meme? Good advice. You've been taking it too, right?
Yeah, it's funny that I was actually in this mode and actually started out the hangout by talking about how, like the last week or so, I've been doing this kind of stuff, getting the maintenance done.
We've been at it. We've been order. You built that laundry machine unit. You did a great job on that, bro.
Yeah.
You the work. We're lifting up the units, the places where we live. We're investing in our property here. It's not ours. We're just investing time in it. Like you said, bro, you've been leading the charge. You're doing a great job. The truck rides smooth. The white, I call it the white horse because it's a Ford, right?
Yep.
White Mustang. This one's hilarious. It says scientists have just announced today that dolphins are the second to man in intelligence levels, so that pushes women down to 3rd. That's not what it means. That's not what it means, but it's hilarious. The dolphin's face. It's like it's doing a funny face too.
getting between man and woman right there.
The dolphin's face is hilarious too. It's just like the dolphin's trolling the camera right now. Animals absolutely troll cameras. If you don't know, if you're not filming animals, you're not making it rain on some chickens, you're missing out totally. This next one says, do you exercise, Ronnie Shine? It says, yeah, I run my mouth a lot now. Haven't been to the gym. Not going to be into the gym probably till the end of the season, until we get into the fall season. But yeah, this one's funny, right? I do run my mouth a lot. I've been talking too much. They used to call me PA when I was a kid. It says, Korean students make a raft out of a potato chip bag to solely prove that the bags have way too much air in them. Don't eat potato chips. Stop it. They're toxic. But this is funny. This one says then with a E there and a star. It says Van Wednesday. What? You corrected yourself before you texted it? Person, I have many abilities. Some considered to be unnatural. And here it says I finally found a worthy opponent. This one kills me. Because he pre-thought out that he was going to spell that wrong. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm such a geek. Let's check this thing out. I can get you one of these. Anybody that thinks that the mask helped them in the last 2.5 years, I'm selling a wrapping car thing. Okay? It's a good price now if you act quick. Check it out.
Every time I come, a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go, and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow, and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think it be doing.
Go.
Cause I'm gonna dead it, then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about it. Boom, about a bing. I gotta do a lot of things.
You know what I mean? You want to buy one, Jay? Let's see it again.
Every time I come, a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go, and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow, and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think that he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna dead it, then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about it. Boom, about a bing. I gotta do a lot of things to make it clear as it will come.
Let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you're awake for this next one because it is a good one. I know YD commented about it. It says forgiveness. Forgiveness is freedom. It liberates you from offense, from bitterness, and from negative spirits that will invade your heart or try to, your soul and mind, and prohibit you from being a source of light throughout this realm. So forgive, even when it's hard, even when the person across from the table is undeserving. dig down deep and forgive. Doesn't mean you need to entertain them in your life. You need to set boundaries. Super strong ones. We've been talking about that tonight. Watch everything you do, every person you interact with. Take care of your soul. I beg you on the other side of the screen. Jason, what do you think of this one? Forgiveness.
Yeah, well, think about it. So you're the only person that can forgive something that was done to you, right? So you're holding on to something. If there's an issue or something, you're the one that's holding on to it. So you are the one that's in control of letting it go or holding on to it. So if you hold on to it, what are you doing to yourself? Is it adding bitterness, resentment? Is it isolating you? Is it doing any of these things? Because if it is, what you're doing is you're trolling yourself.
Yeah,
so
I don't want to do that.
You have to let go of it. And that actually brings you the freedom that now all of a sudden you're not self-isolating from this situation. You don't even have to think about it anymore because you let it go. So
you're free.
Yeah. If you're holding on to something that you haven't forgiven, you're trolling yourself. So I just recommend figuring out how to let that go.
Great advice. Great advice. This next one says, where did it go back? Everything is temporary for now. Life is temporary. Everyone you meet, everything you buy or own is temporary. All that you work for will be gone one day. And eventually, people will forget about it, I guess, unless it's documented and put up somewhere on social media. They might not. So whilst you still have the chance and are strong, don't take good opportunities for granted. It says here, go for them. Take that step, but it says be very careful. I'm suggesting that you first love yourself, find out what your desires are, and then you'll find somebody at the right time with the same desires as you. That's the way that it's meant to be. It's destiny. There's nothing you can do. It's Friday, July 1st, 2022. Jason, what do you think about this meme?
Take the opportunity. So Wayne Gretzky told everybody you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's great advice. So take the opportunities, understand that there is nothing permanent in this world right now. Every rock, every single thing is going to break down. You can't carve your name in a piece of stone and expect it to last forever here. That rock's going to erode and be gone at some point. So leave your mark everywhere as much as you can, and the things that you do really good will endure the most, and the things that you don't do really good won't last long at all.
Yeah, you'll actually find what your destiny is through the pursuit of the inward path. We're almost done. A few more. This one's right after Mount Hart. It says, honoring your cannabis. It says, with cannabis, we are effectively taking in more consciousness. This is why we feel more alive when we're high. This is why we feel more electrified, more awake, and aware in our souls. While the vibes of the vine simultaneously energize and relax us into this heightened, condensed mindfulness meditation, we are also momentarily giving it the gift of merging with our own awareness. There is an extremely important insight here, which we shouldn't just glaze over. The plant itself, it gave its life for us. Vegans want to talk about eating meat and this and that. Well, that plant was alive too. You can talk to it, you can love it. And sometimes some people abuse their plants and they grow back stronger. To get myrrh and frankincense out, you have to whip and lacerate and cut the tree. And the medicine comes out of it, but the plants are giving their lives for us. It says it dies when we burn it, eat it, drink it, cut it down. Once the light stops getting on it, it doesn't have any water. So we should experience its grace, the life force that comes from within the plant in our bodies, and we should honor that with respect and not look at this as some joke. This is a symbiotic relationship between man and nature, and man and animals, and we should honor it with respect. Jason?
Yeah, so it's a interesting take on cannabis, paying attention to that which you're consuming that's giving you this benefit. So the benefit that that high, or it's talking about expanded consciousness. I'm going to speak from a little bit of personal experience here. There is some weed that expands my consciousness, and there's other weed that I actually feel extra pain. I don't feel better. So for me, there's the sativa, which is uplifting for me, and then there's the indica, which actually drags me down. So this mind expanding consciousness, if you think about what it is that you're actually getting from the weed, all of a sudden with some weeds, at least for me, I have to be picky about it. What it does is it opens awareness that wasn't there before, and I actually see the awareness unlock in front of me. And it's funny, the periods that I've gone where I stop smoking, I can actually fall into ruts where I don't do as good at keeping track and order of things in life. I'm not doing all the maintenance. I'm not staying on top of this stuff. But with the right cannabis, it can be just in that first puff, all of a sudden my mind opens up. I start to see all the things that I wasn't paying attention to. And I was like, wow. And all of a sudden it puts me back on track. And I'll get back into my, a better routine because of it. So I'm just trying to highlight that the effect is not the same for every person. Right? So you have to know and understand what's working for you. And then this heightened consciousness. So now all of a sudden you have more awareness than what you had before. So it's a benefit. And so the meme is saying to pay some reverence, some homage, just to the plant that was given to us that does that. So mix it all in. Do a thank you to the Father, do a thank you to the plant. Just be respectful of the things that you're receiving that are a benefit to you, right?
Honor it, right? And I can tell you guys, if you grow it, the plants actually literally take on my characteristics. Okay? They reverberate your energy, my electricity, my field, my energy. And you too can do it. It's the best way to do it. If you grow it. We can't hear it's illegal. But I want to bring up the stars real quick. Boom. Check this out. So this is the end of the parade. The 3rd going into the 4th of July. It started, back around the 18th, Whitey's birthday. So what I wanted to show people here is we're in the year 2022, right? Most people think that this is the Cancer sign, but the sun is rising in the Twins, in the Gemini sign tonight. And this is how we know that it's been roughly 2,000 years since Christ, right? Because when we said it, everybody got set to 0, okay? So when I jump back here, as you can see now, on July 3rd, in the year 0, the sun is directly in the heart of the crab, Cancer, right? But if we go back to 2022, where we are now, I can show you, it's now in the Twins when the sun rises. And what's really cool about this is it ends. We skip over to the other side of the screen, to the west. We are looking east there. As you see the Twins set, I went too far. I'll bring it back up. Oh, skip the day. It's pretty interesting. Is it going to work? So again, if I go back to the year 0, that's how we mark when our date is, our birthday and our sign, not the actual sun sign that's happening in the year. That's just how we tell how long it's been since that period. So when I go 0 again, boom, I'll run it back again. You'll see that it's in the crab. The year 0, go back to 2022. So I want to show people, this is the next level. I'm learning. Jason and I are learning together. So this year, as the sun sets, it's nice. On Sunday, long weekend, and then boom, you get the heart of the lion, the moon. I didn't know this till this morning. As you can see, I can put it there. It's nice, right? So the stars actually do speaketh a language. It tells a story, a beautiful story that was scripted, and every single thing is made to happen just the way that it does. Jason, what do you think of this demonstration?
It's a celestial clock. So heliocentrists will talk about the precession of the equinox, and they'll say it's because we're spinning through the universe, and it's, there's Kali Yugas of 26,000 years and stuff like this. So what's actually taking place in by observing a program like Stellarium, you can debunk heliocentrism. So you see the constellations never change. They are exactly the same. They are always running their exact same thing. But what happens is the sun is just a tad slower than the fixed stars. So the sun is actually falling back through the ecliptic and moving from zodiac sign to zodiac sign. And so, like Ronnie pointed out, this time of the year, 2,000 years ago, the sun was in Cancer, but now it's in Gemini. So we've moved an entire zodiac sign from the time of Christ to now. Now, from this point, the next big move, the sun's going to be it's going to be moving into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. And interestingly enough, that's around the year 3000. Right, so it's going to be another 1,000 years before the sun moves into the age of Aquarius. And so we've moved one whole constellation from the time of Christ till now, and it's going to be another 1,000 years before we get another constellation move.
It's just beautiful. The stars have always fascinated me. So this is the west side of the sunset. So you know where the lion is, everybody. All you have to do on Sunday night, if you want to know where the lion is in the sky, look for the moon. And
yeah, but so the fact that we have this precession of the equinox, even though there's no change to the fixed stars, is proof that we're not wobbling through space.
No, it's specifically set with different speeds. The fixed stars have their rotation. The sun and the moon and the other luminaries have theirs. They all do specific things, and they tell a story. And I'm showing you right now, as the sun set on Sunday, the lion has the moon in his heart. And if we look over, you got Spica here. That's how you can find the Virgin or Virgo. You can find and spot Spica. If we look over what's rising as the sun sets, it's the end. Right here, we have Saturn. This is the end of the parade. So we'll go through the time. Saturn rises. Everybody can see. Let's go a little quicker. There's Jupiter coming on the scene. Should I zoom in more? It's kind of hard. I'm trying to get used to the trackpad. I only have so much time to learn each thing.
Well, Stellarium is a little bit of a thing to learn in and of itself.
Yeah, but you know I got it. So as Jupiter rises, there's Neptune. Right. Also, first we had Saturn.
Not visible with the eye.
Let's go by the minute. I'm showing you guys the end of the parade. Oh, we're into the 4th now, so midnight's past. Gregorian time. We go by the sunset. There's Mars coming in. It's rising. I don't know if you guys can see that. Turn a little bit. So Mars is rising a little north of east. So if you have a compass and you go outside and you see this red light in the sky, at this time, it's Mars. And it would be a little bit north of east. That's how you can tell if this program is telling you the truth. And yes, it matches. It matches. And it's flat, what we're looking at. The sky rotates around us. So I'm showing you again, this is the night of Sunday going into the 4th, the morning of. The end of this. You have Mars, Uranus, in the sky.
Not visible with the naked eye.
No. But they want to bring it up. It's there in their model or whatever, but there's Venus. There's the morning star. As we're approaching the morning, right?
Now, notice the place of Venus. It's in the bull's horns,
right in between its head. Yeah, that's interesting.
And so the 4th is a specific day that the Freemasons picked for the Declaration of Independence. We've got this weekend coming up that nobody seems to be in the mood to actually party. I mean, that most of us have realized we don't have freedom. We don't have any of the things that this country was founded for. And so there's a whole bunch of things that I've looked at that flew me in that this could be a weekend for the Freemasons to set off one of their events. And so we've got July 4th is a big watch day. July 11th is another the 7-Eleven. Trump told us 7-Eleven instead of 9/11, so that's another big watch day. So we're coming into a hot zone, in my opinion, for a massive world psyop, a false flag that could actually be a true false flag, where there is actual death from it. So we saw what happened September 11th. The type of thing I'm looking for, there would actually be real results from it. Not just a pile of dust.
Yeah, we'll see. We're watching. Boom. Here comes the lion. It's a beautiful sign. All the sky, it tells us wonderful stories. So yeah, let's get on. We got a few more left. We're almost done. I enjoyed going through the stars. Hopefully everybody was watching and y'all learned. Now we know how to use it as a time clock to tell the years and everything else. We're almost through. We're at the last few. It says, integrating the darkness. We are a manifestation of all experiences which have shaped us, including our shadow side, which have strongly helped shape us, including our shadow side. Our past impacts our future. Our trauma creates our subconsciousness, or a version of us there. And that tries to project views of who we think we are from our subconsciousness. We must gain control over this shadow self and rise above all of the things that we've suffered from. Healing means observing our shadow and becoming aware of how it's playing out in our reality. This one's really important to me. Integrating the shadow work into my life. I've been working on this. Christ said, hey, you're going to go around and fix all these people. You better be fixing yourself first. Right? Figure it out, everybody. Jason, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, it's great advice. So everything that's ever taken place is what's shaped us. So I look at the things that made the twists and turns in my life that went a direction that I would want to somehow change, because it was an outcome that I didn't want, right? But if I had made that change, I wouldn't have gotten to where I'm at right now. So you have to accept everything, all the good, all the bad, all those experiences. And within that, there's going to be the shadow. And so the shadow is the things that you're trying to repress. So if you want to get serious about taking yourself away from suffering, getting over suffering, you need to address the things that you've repressed. So the things that you've been working so hard to hold down and not deal with and not address, these are literally the things that you need to dig up and address. And as you do them, they're no longer shadows and they disappear. And the suffering that you felt from repressing it goes away.
It becomes a strength.
Mm-hmm.
And what it's pointing out is those thoughts and things try to troll you. They try to create faulty versions of who you are because of those experiences, and they're not you. Don't be a victim. Be someone who's stronger because of it. Like a flower, beautiful roses, they got thorns, right? Almost done. Last couple here. Know your powers, it says. The powers of your words, your silence, your mind, your body language, and your own body itself. You must learn to control these things. This takes a lot of practice. I have a hard time with shutting my mouth. I'm working on it, but you know what? I want to share my voice. I want to stand up for freedom. I want to try to raise people up, encourage, inspire, share love. That's just, I can't stop. It's who I am. This is a very beautiful meme. Jason, what do you think of this one? We don't live on this sphere, though. This is nonsense. This is shattering. Not a real reality, excuse me. And this is also not real either, but it's still a good meme.
No, the words are good.
I snorted.
So these are, they are our real powers. Those are your real powers. Those are the things that you have control over, how you affect the reality around you. Right? So your words, your silence, your mind, your body language, your body itself, these are the things that you can control. So learn to control them and use them to the best of your ability. These are your tools. Just get good with them. I mean, be the sushi chef that can cut things to the width of a hair. Be
Yes. Try better. Try to do it better.
yeah, be the person that at a drag race can hit the light perfectly each and every time. These
banging on the lights. True. Yeah, always try to push yourself to be more. And just a quick fact. Did you know that when you feel good and you want to make people happy and you're cooking for them, they'll actually get that vibe from you? Every vibe that we put out, everything that we hold in our contents. Be careful and share yourself especially. Don't give it to everybody. Be selective with who you share yourself with. There's this one, and then there's a Veeam mastermind group to end us off. But this one says the real self is dangerous. Dangerous for the established so-called church. Dangerous for the state. Dangerous for the crowds. Dangerous for traditions. Because once a man or woman knows their real self, they become their own powerful individual. It's a beautiful meme to me. Jason, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, they don't want you realizing who you are and what your potential is. Everything in this world, all the lies, all the disinformation has been put in place to disempower you. Once you realize that you're in a virtual reality and that you are accountable, that you have a creator, that you have a purpose in life, all these things, you can actually start doing things to the positive and achieve them. So they want you completely disempowered by believing nothing but lies.
And yes, get you knowledge. It's the most powerful thing in creation. Learn, study. You know, I'm so thankful, I'm humbled tonight to be a part of this group, to be learning together as a team, lifting each other up, inspiring one another. This has been so much fun. The end song is really good too. It's been so smooth tonight. The graphics, the border. You guys, I want you to know that there's no other way that this takes place without the source of creation working through us. I don't take credit. I look at it like there's the mother spirit and a father type spirit. Like Adam and Eve, our mother and father, and they look after us. Come on, guys. The spirit wants us to do good and be righteous and be subservient to the truth. Nothing else. What is righteous, what is just. You know, this weekend, why don't people say things that they would say at a funeral, at a birthday party? Why don't people just open their hearts and share with other people? We don't know what's going to happen. I can promise you that we're going to keep living, and that we're going to get better, and we're going to have more creative ways to express ourselves. Feelings and colors are going to be beyond our imagination soon. So we don't have to worry. It's just how many building up walls have we made in the places where maybe we should let them down a little bit too. Be real this weekend with yourself. Search in your heart. What is it that you guys need on the other side of the screen? What do you desire? Because my desires are so fulfilled. I am so humbled. I'm going to get down on the ground right now and give thanks, but I won't because I'm on the stream and I got to push the buttons. Jason used to do that. But thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the people that contributed content tonight. Come on, you guys are the greatest. I want these to be hung up like banners in the kingdom. These are people that stood up and fought for truth. It didn't matter what skin color you are. It doesn't matter where you come from in the realm. You showed up and joined us for Memes of the Week 25. I'm humbled just to be here. I give all glory to the Creator. And I hope that we put on something for all of heaven to watch tonight too, because we know that there's a greater war and army and audience beyond what we can see. And that's who we make this content for. And special people in my heart. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Don't leave yet. The end song is a good one, just to let the plane down. Super nice. Jason was contemplating today flying a jumbo jet. I was like, all right, bro, I absolutely would trust you, bro. I said I'd be a little sketched out, but because we've done the research, I know that they got the landing light. You keep it, there's like 2 white lights and a red light and 2 white lights and a red light. And if you keep the lights at the correct angle and the plane at the correct speed, you can touch that down, and I feel like you could do it. I think I could do it. So, I just feel like we could all fly together one day. We're going to get wings. I'm just going to stop ranting now. I'm going to let you say some stuff, Jason. I just thank you, YD. Thank you to Estonia. Thank you to everyone in Canada, all you Kanakastanians. Happy Canada Day. I hope everybody has a really good weekend. And remember, if you don't know where the sign of the lion is in the sky, on Sunday, you just look for the setting moon. and you will know exactly where the heart of the lion is. Check that out.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Awesome stream. Thank you for taking over, brother, since for whatever reason my machine has been, trolled to the point that I couldn't stream. So this is great. I love being able to sit back. You put together some amazing content, and keep on lining up the best music and the best memes in the realm. It's been fantastic. So let's see. I just want everybody to have a great weekend. We probably will be live Sunday night, I'm thinking.
See about that. I don't want to undermine you publicly. I would never want to do that, my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might want to take a break, you guys. I put in some serious time. I've been putting it in, you guys. I've been trying with everything that I have and trying to be focused and calm, not to rush through things. I said I wasn't going to rant. Here I am unmuted. I need to shut up. I said I think Sunday I just need to shut my mouth for a day. I don't know, brother. Like I don't want to undermine you publicly. I just don't want you to say things that I don't quite fully know yet. And we've got a big week. We got a new job coming up. But yeah, tonight, go ahead, bro. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. I just don't want to say something.
Well, that's it. Yeah, let's
you
get out of here. It's been great.
Yeah, man. Thanks, bro. There's this last Veeam, and then we'll put on the end track. Don't leave, you guys. This end song's really good too. Brand new. I just got it at 2. Check out this mastermind group. That's what we are. All the silent partners and people that are helping. Everybody that's publicly helping. If you share the content, if you're out sharing this information with people, you're a part of this mastermind group. I want these to hang up like banners. Check this out. I'll see you guys. We don't know when, but stay tuned. Thank you, brother. Where do people hear this?
Only on Beyond Flat Earth.
The Mastermind Group. A well-kept secret of a lot of wise, wealthy, and successful individuals is the concept of a mastermind group. When you take 2 or more people with similar purpose and pair them together, instead of watching them compete against each other, the possibilities of creation and success literally become limitless. Ever wonder why our society promotes so much division and competition? As a collective force, we are capable of achieving anything we choose.